Hello, welcome. So today we're in the kitchen and we are going to be making the Vietnamese pho. I'm sure the right pronunciation is Vietnamese pho. It's just a little bit hard for me. I always say pho. So we're making that soup. It is a very spicy, traditional Vietnamese soup, and today I'm gonna be making the vegetarian version of it. Traditionally, you either have the meat version or the seafood version of it, but you guys know about my vegan journey, vegetarian journey, and that's why I'm making the vegetarian version of the Vietnamese food today. So come along and cook with me. Alrighty, so let me tell you about the ingredients that we're gonna use for today's soup. Of course, you have, because it's vegetarian, we're using the mushroom. This is the shiitake mushroom. We have, of course, I have jalapenos, I have lime, I have some greens here, the celery, mint, and I have the stem broccoli. This is my first time using this actually. It says sweet broccoli on it. I've never tried it before. So stem broccoli, just so we can have, I'm using this kind of as a meat substitute for texture's sake. And of course, anytime you have green, it works very well. So I'm gonna be using this. This is sort of putting a little bit of twist on the traditional Vietnamese pho. To make my broth, part of what we're gonna be using, I have my carrots. I also have the celery for that. Then this is the rice noodles that we're gonna be using. So rice noodles, and I have the green onions, some green onions. I have two small potatoes, and of course, the Vietnamese pho cannot be complete if we don't talk about the seeds that we have to use here. I have cinnamon stick. I have some dry mushroom, and this is dry shiitake mushroom. All this is gonna go into making the broth. Also here I have the coriander seeds. I have cloves here. I have some cloves here, and I have the anise. So I hope I'm saying this right. I have the anise here. Also, we're gonna be using ginger and onions. I already started that and I put it in. I'll bring it out in a minute so you guys can see it. I put it in the oven to char. I've already gone ahead to slice my onions and the ginger root as well, and I'm gonna put them in the oven right now. And the reason why this is done is to kind of char this ingredient, and what it does is it adds the smoky flavor to the broth. My onions and ginger is out of the oven, and really we don't want any black parts, and I'm just picking out the black parts out of it so it doesn't kind of become too like burnt. you know, taste. You can use your knife to just kind of scrape down. Brown is okay, but we really don't want the black part. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna start. We have our vegetables ready. We're gonna start the broth. And the base for the broth, we've already showed us before. This is the base for the broth. All right, so we're starting with the olive oil in the pot. Traditionally, the broth is usually cooked down for hours, and that is to allow the aroma and all the fragrance of your vegetables and the seeds to come out. But Instant Pot is going to come to our rescue today. Once we have Instant Pot, of course, you put it under pressure, and within a short period of time we should have the broth ready. We're gonna start with our onions. And it doesn't matter, you know, the size that the onion is cut. You can see that I have mine in chunks, and this is because what we're doing is the broth. So all this will still have to kind of separate from the water once the broth is done. All right, so we're gonna put the rest of the vegetables. The smell. Smells good already. Butter sauce. The seeds that we've already fragranced, we're gonna go in. Salt. Some soy sauce. Crushed red pepper, black pepper, a tiny smoky rub, we're just mix it together. And to this, I'm gonna add so I already added the veggie balls, medium fire. You just let it steep a little bit. Sieving it into my pot here. Wow, it smells so good already. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. And now to prep our rice. Now to prep the rice noodles. We just put it in here, and we're just gonna be pouring our water on it. You have to make sure that it is all covered in hot water. We're gonna let this sit for 7 minutes. So we're gonna start plating. All right. The broth is here. Oh, it's so hot, and I'm just gonna scoop because this is my plate. Alrighty, I hope you guys can see it. This is Alright, let me start with this. That's the broth. It's so hot. And then we're gonna put our rice in, or rice noodles. Let's put our rice noodles in. So good already. Alright. So I think this should be enough for me. And I still have more broth. I just put the ones I was, I just could put what I'm gonna use in here. And then I wanna bring you guys closer so you can see what I'm doing. Alright guys, I hope you guys can see better now. I have the broth and the rice noodle, and I'm gonna pour in my meats, I guess, my protein, let me say. And I have the mushroom, the veggie balls, and also the broccoli. Ugh, this looks so good, guys. Wow, I am excited about this. First, this is a first trial for me. So yeah, and it already looks so good. And of course we're gonna put I have jalapeno pepper, just a couple of jalapeno pepper, and then we have the green onions. Put the green onions in as well. And then you have your lime. Just gonna chunk this on the side. And finally, we are gonna put our fresh herbs. Woo! This is a rich bowl. There you go. Awesome. And the bean sprout. Absolutely. I'll just put that to the side. Ah. My goodness, this is rich. All right, guys, we are done cooking, and this is the best part of everything, eating. So let's eat together. All right, so this has a lot of parts in it. I'm sorry I don't have any chopsticks at home, but this will do it too. Where do I start from? Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Wow. All right. So the rice noodles is good. I feel it could be a little bit softer. Jalapeno pepper. Sorry, messy eating, but this is so good. All right, so the broth, the broth tastes very original to me. It's so rich. It's even richer than the one I buy when I go to restaurants. The only thing, you know, I could have done differently is probably to cook the noodles and make it a little bit softer for me, but overall it's okay. I cannot finish this bowl, but I just feel like just drinking more of the broth, really. And it's very spicy, especially, you know, with the jalapeno pepper that I have in there. So you guys let me know, have you ever tried this before? Have you ever tried to make it at home? Are you a full person? Wow. Excuse me, it is very spicy. Mushroom is very crispy. The broccoli, very crunchy. Just all very good. Wow, I'm gonna be making more of this. Sorry guys, I shouldn't be talking and eating. This is so good. Wow. Alright. My drink. I just made a quick lemonade. Use some brown sugar in it. Put some grapes in this as well. And I got this jar from Walmart. So yeah. So if you've ever tried this before, let me know. If you're gonna try this recipe at home, please do, and send me pictures when you do, and also let me know how you like it. But this is so rich with every dip into it, the different textures, the different the broth. everything just comes together and explodes in your mouth. And if you have a jalapeno scoop along with everything, it is powerful. All right, guys, so this is good soup for winter time. You know, you have a congestion or something, this will open you up. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.